Today on Geek vs. Geek, we're answering the question, what's the one gadget we cannot live without this week? Since the dawn of blogging, they couldn't see eye to eye on anything.
God, really?
Rival tech writers, Dave Johnson.
What is that useful for? Almost nothing.
And Rick Broida.
That has got to be the stupidest.
Face off in an epic battle of cunning.
That's smart.
Rhetoric.
Oh, no, I don't know where you're going with that.
And verbal brinksmanship.
You've lost out, sir.
This is Geek vs. Geek. Today we've got Desert Island Tech, where we find out what Dave and Rick think is the one essential piece of gear they cannot live without this week. Dave, you want to start?
Sure. So I have a really cool little gadget that's been around for a while. It's almost surprising we haven't covered it before. It's called Automatic. And it plugs into the port underneath the dash of almost any car that's been manufactured like in the last 10 years or so. It's actually the same port that if you have a problem with your car, you take it to the garage and the mechanic says, oh, it's going to be a few hours. And then as soon as you walk out of the room, they take a cable and they plug it into that port and they go to a computer and it says, these things are wrong with your car. So this goes into that same place under your dash and it just stays there all the time. Then if there's anytime a problem with your car arises, you go to your phone and it automatically connects to it and it shows you all the problems with your vehicle. Also, it maintains this real-time data about your driving habits.
Wow.
So every trip you take, it shows you how far you went. It shows you the actual trip you took. It shows you details about the trip. Like, for example, I braked hard twice. I stayed under 70 miles an hour, and there was no hard acceleration on that trip.
Oh, so it's going to tell me how bad of a driver I am.
So can I just ask a quick question? How big is the island that you're on, that you're driving, and how would you even have a car on this island?
Well, the car is already on the island. This is the thing I brought with me to the island to be able to be a better driver.
It's a deserted island with a Hertz rental car. All right, Rick, what do you got?
Mine is so much more practical.
Okay.
Because I'm on the island, I've got time to kill. I'm going to write my memoirs, right? I'm going to write a journal, keep tabs on my progress so that when people find my corpse in a few years, they'll know exactly what happened to me. So the Equal Smartpen 2 is kind of a nifty little thing. For one thing, I love the little dock that it comes in because this is how you charge it. But what happens is you slide out this little sensor from the bottom, and this sits at the top of your pad of paper or your sheet of paper or any paper at all. And then you pop out the pen and you start writing.
Wait, we're talking paper? Like
honest to goodness paper, yeah, old school paper. Well, on an island.
Not special digital paper that you have to buy pads of.
Right, thank you. And then you write and you write and you write, and it captures all your notes in real time, and it can even dump it directly to your mobile device, either in real time or after the fact.
Hey, Rick, how much does that cost?
So this is $169. It's a little on the pricey side, but the other smart pens out there are kind of the same. I wish it was like a $99 product, but
it's a pretty good product.
Yeah.
I think if I could bring two things to the island with me this week, that might be the second one. But I don't need to because you've already got it.
Actually, you are bringing two things. You're bringing a car and you're bringing that. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I like both of these things. Good choices, guys. What do you guys think of our picks this week? Let us know. We want to hear from you on Facebook, Twitter, or email, and we will see you next time on Geek vs. Geek.